It's so beautiful outside, it almost want to make you sing. It's a beautiful day in my neighborhood. You guys remember that Mr. Rogers song, It's a Beautiful Day in My Neighborhood? Well, it's a beautiful day. Let's sit down and get started. Woo. I guess I should have checked my chair before I sat down. How often do you check your chair before you sit in it? Or how often do you check your brakes before you travel down hillside? We take a lot of things for granted. We live on extreme faith, whether you want to believe that or not. Romans 10:10 says, "For it is with your heart that you believe and are justified, and it is with your mouth that you profess your faith and are saved." Hi, I'm Pastor Malachi. Welcome to Motivating Minutes. Several years ago, at a very prestigious university, a philosophy professor gave his students a one-question final exam. He picked up his chair, placed it on top of his desk, and wrote on the board, "Using what you have learned in class this semester, prove that this chair does not exist." Now, most of the students dug deep and wrote like crazy the entire hour. Some of them churned out more than 30 pages of heady philosophical debate and logic. However, one student, though, handed in his paper less than a minute. As it turns out, he was the only one in class who got an A on the test. His answer consisted of 2 words. You ready for it? What chair? What's the moral? Hebrews 11:6 says, "And without faith it is impossible to please God, because anyone who comes to him must believe that he exists and that he rewards those who earnestly seek him." Now, most atheists who believe they can disprove the existence of God using their philosophical and reasoning skills often unwittingly end up acknowledging his existence. God has made himself known in his creation and revealed himself in the lives of his people, leaving the atheist with the formidable task of trying to disprove the obvious. Romans 1:20 says, "For ever since the world was created, people have seen the earth and sky. Through everything God made, they can clearly see his invisible qualities, his eternal power and divine nature. So they have no excuse for not believing God or not knowing God." Once there was an atheist who said to a believer, "I don't believe God exists." The believer thought for a minute and said, "Well, I don't think God believes you exist either." The atheist blurted out, "What do you mean? He has to believe I exist because he created me." I'm Pastor Malachi, and this has been Motivating Minutes.